And now we can add in some exterior windows. So let's start our window tool up here. On the Home tab, we say Window. We look in here, and what windows do we have in our type selector? We have one boring window type with a couple of sizes. So we have one, the family is fixed window, and these are the types, and that's not going to cut it. So we're going to go straight up here and say Load Family. Load Family, click on there. We have doors and windows and furniture and parking and everything. Now if you're in the window tool and you say Load Family, you have to load a window family. So we go down here to the W's, Window Family, double click. Look on the right, you'll see a preview. So there's an arched window, pretty nice. Awning, and again, I encourage you to use different windows. You don't have to stick with what I'm using here. I'm just kind of coming up with an example. Casement double with trim. That looks, I think that's the window we're going to use. And you can go and get windows off of different websites and from Autodesk, and you can make your own window families and everything. These are just the ones that come out of the box. So double casement with trim. So we hit open, brings it in, and it also brings in all the sizes with it. And we're going to go in and pick, I think a 48 by 48 actually looks pretty good. Head height is 7 feet. We zoom in over here. We start to place those windows around. Generally when you pick, if you go like this, you can see the placement is to have the exterior here. So we'll go around and we'll go like this. Go one. Again, I can dimension them after. Oh, let's take that tagging off. And again, I can place them after separately. So I'm just going to hit escape, get rid of that tag. I'm going to go to a 3D view quickly and just kind of make sure that those are going in facing the right side. And I believe that is the inside. So let's go back to the main floor. Pick on that window and flip it. Okay, go to my 3D view again. Okay, I believe that's the outside. And this is the inside. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my main floor, and all I'm going to do is pick on the window, flip it, pick and flip. Okay, so now watch. I can pick on this window and say, give me one of these. Boom, perfect, right? So this side has doors. This side, I believe there is a total of 8 windows along the edge. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those are all going to get spaced evenly. And each office here is going to get 2 windows. 1 window, 2 windows. 1 window again. Not worrying about the spacing. Remember to pick which side you want. Notice the temporary dimensions. Click. And 2 more in here. I believe this bathroom only has 1, and then again, I haven't thought through these bathrooms too much. We might not want to have so much glazing in the bathrooms, or we'd have to use at least blurred glass in there. And then the storefront here is a bit different. It's got a curtain wall with some doors and then stairs, and I believe there is a couple of windows over here. And what's on the front? Let's check my floor plan here. So we've got 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across the back. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then this is a little different configuration. We've got our little signage out there. So that looks pretty good as far as getting the windows in. Escape, click on my 3D view. Okay. And there's my windows in there. Okay, and now we need to just dimension them and put them in the right place. And we might as well add in our 2 overhead doors in here while we're at it. Let's go to our top of main floor. In our workshop area over here, we're going to say door, and we're going to look in here. We don't see an overhead door, so we're going to say load family. we're going to go to the doors category. It is the category, and we want overhead sectional door. Bring it in, hit OK, opens it up. 8 by 6'6". No, we want an 8 by 8. So what do? We say, okay, take the 8 by 8 by 6'6". Then we say edit type, duplicate. Okay, anytime you load a door or window and it doesn't have the size you want, all you have to do is duplicate it. Change the name. This is just the name, remember. This isn't the size. You change the name to be 8'8", but then you actually have to change the height and width down here. This is the critical information. Thickness is okay. So now it's going to be an 8 by 8 dimension, and I've created a new type under my overhead sectional door. So now I can hover over here and I can place this, and you want the panel on the inside. So you want to go click on there and click on there. Escape, escape. On the keyboard, go to my 3D view. There's my overhead sectional doors. And they are sitting right at, let's see what elevation, top of main, offset of 0, because that's our top of main floor. And that's just a little pull down, and we'll grade up to that point however we do it. So there's our placement of the main floor windows.